Downtown Toronto. Stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Digging in, Larry Doby. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. So striding in, Eric Karros. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Richie Ashburn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar is there. Two gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Digging in, Zach Kozar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Solarte. Throw on to second. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder.
Here it comes.
Kevin Pillar.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Maeda isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And the pitch.
Donaldson.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted into center field. Ashburn has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Travis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a two-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Here's the first pitch to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. Stepping in. To the box, Randall Grichuk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. Ashburn is there now, and he has it. Two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. Will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. It is Curtis Granderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Doby, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pilar is over. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again, Eric Karros. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Riding in once again, Richie Ashburn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. A bouncer up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Russell Martin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. Aledmus Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Aledmus Diaz.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Doby on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's safe. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that's through for a hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat. And as a result, We are under. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. In now, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Starling Marte.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with one man out. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there's out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Hit hard to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Ian Kinsler.
This is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 away. Stepping up now, Larry Doby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped high in the air. Right has a play. 2 down. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing at a little pitch. The knuckleball has him fall behind. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is standing in. Eric Hosmer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Eric Hosmer.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hit to short. Reyes scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, David Freese.
Third baseman, David.
First pitch on its way from Pelfrey. No balls and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So digging in now, Babe Ruth. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Babe Ruth.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. In there, 1-2 now.
Yep, 1-2.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit hard towards the hole. Reyes has got it. He goes to first in time. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Wright. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Popped him up. Hedges is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Ashburn, set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Richie Ashburn.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. The bouncer to the left side. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And there's one down now. Into the box now, Zach Kozart.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. A knuckler that just missed too low. Here's a pop-up now. Freeze has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Malik Smith. He singled to open up the ball game. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Back to work now is Pelfrey as he gets ahead of the leadoff hitter here. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. To short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Slow bouncer to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonzalez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
So he got him swinging. Austin Hedges becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground, and that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Striding in once again, David Freese. A base hit in his first trip. And that misses, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
In there, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready for another chance, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Ian Kinsler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ian Kinsler.
Swing and a little tapper. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Doby. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. 0-1, here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Runner's on his way to third. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Smith. And he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where...
Three and 0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Third baseman, Jack Hosmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Ashburn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a high pop-up. Hosmer waits on it. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Christian Vasquez.
Heading out towards shallow right. Doby sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Pitcher number 35.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Wright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the third baseline. Cozart is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Malik Smith the next to hit.
Left fielder, Malik.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Gonzalez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading off for the Owls.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Marwin Gonzalez.
This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Smith. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. At the plate, Austin Hedges was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Austin Hedges.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. The 1-0. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out to right. Ruth racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Pelfrey, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Strike Paul. Now the throw down. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. Fly ball right down the line in left. Martinez has a read on it. One away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
The shortstop, number 2. Troy
First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kinsler on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. And here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Tulowitzki at short. He's got it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number 1. Ready once again, Larry Doby. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw in time and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Doby is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Richie Ashburn.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number 1. Digging in once again, Zach Kozart. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss. It's a big curveball.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hot shot to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. As leading off the inning, Christian.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way from Pelfrey. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard. Late in the game. Ken Griffey will come on to pin. Hit here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So striding in, Malik Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So stepping in, Starling Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2. The tag, and they'll...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in to try and... Again, Austin.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Popped him up. Murphy over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Mike Pelfrey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jose Martinez is out of the dugout now, and it looks like he'll bat for the pitcher, Pelfrey.
Jose Martinez.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the... Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score. Right where it is. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Here's David Freese to stand in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes the Babe. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he is in there.
No, he's in there.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ashburn moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Next, Larry Doby will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Ashburn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Malik Smith the next to hit. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Pops this one up. Gonzalez is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. Chad Green comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in, Larry Doby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit to first. Hosmer has it. The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Richie Ashburn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Zach Kozar. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. In to score, the runner from third. And they're going to slice that lead down to 1 as this is good for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here it is on 3-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Freeze is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort.
Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Today, now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He will. From Phoenix, Arizona. So striding in, Ian Kinsler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And underway from the desert as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken here for ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
On the run is Henniger.
And he makes the catch in the corner. Now in the box, Larry Doby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Freeze is over to take a look, but this one's out of reach into the home dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Smith going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richie Ashburn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Martinez, the runner at first with two gone. Base hit into right center. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out. At the plate, Zach Kozar. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Short, hit hard. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Ready now, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Daniel Murphy.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gonzalez.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the ground to the left side. Freeze is there. One there. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Freeze gloves it. Spin throw. Throw to first will get him easily. Here's David Freeze to stand in.
Leading off for Virginia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
David Freeze.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Grounded back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. Doby is there, and he'll make the catch. So here now is the pitcher, Don Sutton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Don Sutton.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. To third. Freeze has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Doby flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. Marte is there, and they go down in a hurry. Stepping in, Carlos Ruiz. First offering on its way.
Carlos Ruiz.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. And there's one away. Digging in now, Carlos Rodon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Malik Smith the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Reyes comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty. Here's J.D. Martinez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Ashburn. He reached on a single in his first truck. Skied into straightaway right. Haniger in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And this one runs in on him as he can't. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This one's down to third. Cozart has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Striding in once again, David Freese comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Digging in to try it again. Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Count is 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ashburn on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Right at the third baseman. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The pitcher, number 2.
So here now is the pitcher, Don Sutton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's set. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Sutton is off at first with 2 away. Grounded to third. Fielded by Freese. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Carlos Rodon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. Ready for another shot now. Larry Doby. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richie Ashburn. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He makes the play, and that'll end the... At the plate, Malik Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Left fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right back at him and off his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Skied into straightaway right. Hosmer moving to his left. 1 away. Striding in, Austin Hedges. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The pitcher, number 20.
Digging in and looking for more, Don Sutton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the lineup will turn over now for the leadoff hitter, Ian Kinsler. On the ground to third. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freese. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Working to keep them in the game here. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. In now, J.D. Martinez. And they're runners at the corners now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith will get there and he puts it away to. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Freese.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Doby has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. So a big moment here in standing in Mitch Haniger. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to one at 3-2 now. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Haniger, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Doby. Two gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Rodon, as he'll look to bring home that. Ken Griffey has come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Doby is there to make the catch, and they'll get out.
Now pitching, Brett Cecil.
Leading off the inning, Richie Ashburn, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Center fielder.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. At the plate, Zach Cozart. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Cecil is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And he is out on the tag. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Malik Smith.
Left fielder, Alex.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the box.
Justin Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Starling Marte, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now, David Freese, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes.
And the shortstop is under it to make. So digging in now, Jose Reyes. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Digging in. Jose Leclerc enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and that's the 2nd out. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Wilson. Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So,
and the throw to first is there. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1. Missed with a slider.
after 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Hedges has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your...
MLB The Show's. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground at first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Larry Doby.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's going to be a base hit as they string together back-to-back hits to start the afternoon. Standing in, Eric Karros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And that's the first out. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Here's J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So a runner on first with one out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Martinez leads off first with one away. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Zach Cozart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is with. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he got him. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pilar. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here's another 1-2. Line shot to third, and this. Stepping up now, Richie Ashburn. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
In now, Austin Hedges. Now here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 18,
Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Doby. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him. but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
There is Travis. They'll whip this one to first in time. And
Your attention, please. Now pitching, David Robertson.
digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Leading off with a J.
A ball and no strikes.
First baseman, Justin.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Yangervis Solarte. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crawford is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Eric Harris. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. One away here to begin the third. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson is up with it. And there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar moving in. He makes the catch. At the plate, Curtis Granderson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-2 home. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Russell Martin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll get it into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Aledmus Diaz will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Martin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Kevin Travis.
0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Belted high in the air out to left. Martinez looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pilar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. BOJACK is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Ian Kinsler. He's our top You've got base. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a drive by Kinsler. Deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Now in the box, Larry Doby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now, Eric Harris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now batting, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon's after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in, Zach Cozart. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. Standing in, Richie Ashburn. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Orlando hauls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Digging in, Austin Hedges. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Orlando is there, and he puts it away. Striding in, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. It's a strike. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's got it to Crawford for one. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. In there, 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ashburn racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Into the box, Lucas Duda, and a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bullpen and gone. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Grounded up the first baseline. Carroll fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag. Marwin Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He pulls this one into right, and the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Ready for another chance. Larry Doby so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses for ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Karros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Alex Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off for the Royals.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Alex Gordon.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Here now the 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Kinsler ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. And that one just missed outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 43.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. On to Duda, a double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Zach Cozart. He cashed in with a two-run double his first trip to the plate. Line drive to left. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Now batting, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Cozart is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3. Digging in, Austin Hedges. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. With Merrifield next to hit.
Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
In there, no balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's one down now. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. And now pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. KC down to their final strike in this one. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top.